Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for all your support. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's figure card reading, there is an important message that your spirit guides want to communicate with you. So if you have clicked on this reading, then you were meant to hear this message. And as you can see for this reading, we have three piles here to choose from. For pile number 1, we have the Ace of Swords card. For pile number 2, we have the Ace of Pentacles card. And for pile number 3, we have the Ace of Wands card. So you can take some time to find the pile you're feeling most intuitively drawn towards. And once you've selected your pile, the timestamps for all the readings will be listed down below in the description box so that you can skip ahead to your personal reading. As always, know that this is a general reading. Everything that I say may or may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates with you and what speaks to you and leave the rest. And yeah, let's get into our reading. Hello, my dearest pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the Ace of Swords card, then this is the exact message that you were meant to find today. So we're going to start by looking at the overall message or the main message that your guides have for you. What exactly you were meant to hear today through this reading. Let's see what your message is. What exactly your spirit guides, your higher self wants to communicate with you. All right. Let's see. We have the red kite with vision. Take flight and recognize the bigger picture. Okay. And we have thrush, unfolding potential, express your diversity. Okay, wow. I don't know why, but I'm receiving like the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords like energy here. You know, someone who has a lot of insight into things. They can make the right decisions for themselves, and they know what is the right thing for them to do. So at this time, your guides are asking you to step into that energy of discernment, and basically where you start to look at things from a bigger picture. You know, they're asking you to shift your perspective on maybe this is a particular situation that you're stuck in, or maybe this is a decision that you have to make, or maybe you're trying to resolve something in your life. Maybe this is like someone else, you know, seeking guidance from you, a family member or a friend, someone at work. So whatever this thing is, you don't have to see things from very close. You know, if you want to have a better understanding of what exactly is happening here and like how you can make things better or how you can make the right decision for yourself, you will have to zoom out. You will have to consider everything. You know, it's not just about listening to one side, it's not about seeing things in just one way. You have to consider things as a whole. You have to see the good, the bad, everything that has happened so far, the potential there is. And once you're going to consider all of these factors along with the wisdom that you already have, that is when you're going to make the right decision, or that is when you will able to guide others or resolve this situation, whatever it is. You know, it could be different for all of you, but I do see that the main message or the main thing your guides want you to know is that yes, right now you need to take a step back in order to understand things, and you need to have a different perspective, because there is a lot of hidden potential that you're not being able to see, whether this is in yourself or in this particular situation. You know, there is still something, even if everything feels against you, there is still something you can do to make things work in your favor. Like with your wisdom and with being more discerning, you can sort of maneuver things in your own favor. That's the message I'm receiving. So instead of being very biased or again, you know, just seeing things from one side won't help you. And yes, you have to pick up on the nuances, or you just have to consider this whole situation as a whole, and you have to find out what is hidden from you. Yes, and you can take your time. I'm seeing like there is no rush that you need to do this right now. You can take your time and, yes, just see things thoroughly. That's a message we have here. So let's see what else we have with your tarot cards. But that's like the overall message, your guides want to communicate with you. And it feels like with these cards, I see that you are the one who can make things right, whether it is for yourself or for like everyone who's involved in this situation. You have the knowledge, you have the insight, and you have a clear vision. But maybe right now something is fogging that vision or something is confusing you. So yes, be mindful and just you don't have to do anything impulsive here. That is what you're being asked of. We have Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Master, the Guide, the Guru. He's the teacher, Again, he's the one with all of the insights. Five of Cups. Okay, we have two fives here. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Sun. Oh my goodness. We have three major arcanas. Okay, so yes, with Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups, I do see that there is something that is hidden from you, which you're not being able to see right now. And because of that, you feel like you have lost, or that you weren't able to make it to the other side. You weren't able to find a solution. You weren't able to come out of this situation. But you simply have to see things differently. You simply have to gain more insight, and you can just remember the wisdom that you have learned from your own experiences, because somewhere in those lessons you are going to find your solution or your way out. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune is actually very positive, especially like coming after the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, because there is a turnaround that I see, like the entire situation just completely shifting for you and things working out in your favor, you know and right now you're not being asked to take some drastic action. Like, you just have to see things differently. That's all you need to do. The rest will be sorted out effortlessly. But if you just involve yourself too much in this problem or into this situation, and you become more hyperfixated on the problem itself, then perhaps you might complicate things for yourself. Yes, so the best that you can do is to take a step back, to remember your wisdom, and to just see, what is hidden from you. What is the lesson that the universe is trying to teach you, or how you're being assisted in seeing things clearly, because there is a sense of awakening that I see here. And I feel like whatever delay or denial or rejection that you're experiencing, it's because there is a divine plan unfolding here. And there is a divine timing when things are going to happen for you. So no matter how much you try to rush things or how restless you get, but things are just going to happen in their own way and in their own time. And I'm seeing like when it's all going to unravel, you will understand the why and the how, and yes, you will find your answers, and you're going to realize that everything has actually worked out for you in the best way possible, and without you even trying too hard. Yes, there are times where we're supposed to take the lead, we're supposed to take the action, we're supposed to do something. But this is one of those times where you're actually being asked to take a step back, not because you're not capable of doing something. No, you're more than capable of resolving things, and you're going to. Okay, there is like something very important that you two need to do in this situation, but you have to wait for the right timing. And until then, you simply have to reflect. You have to acquire all of the information and all of the knowledge. And yes, you just need to learn to see things differently. And when that right opportunity comes, or when the universe gives you the green light, that is when I see you playing an important role. Yes, you're doing something that will change everything for the better. So until then, you simply have to like see what you're missing out on, because definitely there is something that is hidden, and something that you can see through the eyes of your intuition, through the eyes of your inner wisdom, not with the logical brain. Yes. And the wheel of fortune, the sun, this confirms that things are going to work out in your favor. That's a very straightforward confirmation we have here. So yes, you don't have to worry too much. Let's see what else we have. What else you need to know? New worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Yes, definitely. I feel like once you're going to shift your perspective on this situation, or once you're going to see things in a bigger picture, that is when you will able to access those infinite possibilities that are in front of you. Those infinite solutions that you have for your problem. There is not just one way or two way you can resolve this. There are many ways in which you can turn things around, but first, yes, you need to open your mind towards all of those possibilities. That's a message coming through. Let's see what final messages we have from your spirit guides. It's up to you. Something about a choice that is coming up here. Again, you're not under an obligation that you have to do this right now, right in this very moment. You can take your time. It's up to you. If you want to pause and reflect and want to understand things more thoroughly, then you can take that time. We have improving health. Okay, so that's a very specific message. If some of you're worried about your health, and you feel like nothing is going to work out for you, no medication, or no matter what you do, you're not able to find that solution, then this card tells you that yes, there is a solution. Okay, there is a solution, and you're going to find the right way in which you can heal yourself and you can improve your overall health. But right now, please don't panic, okay? And don't do something impulsive, especially if this is regarding your health. Don't just randomly like watch a video on YouTube and start doing something. Like, if you're deciding to do something, you have to do a thorough research about it. That is what you're being asked. It can be about anything else as well. It can be related to your career, related to your relationship. Yes, don't do something random or something impulsive. You can take your time. Okay, that's the main message or the guidance that is coming through for you. And also, please don't worry too much. In the end, you're going to make the right decision for yourself. Yes. So this is what I have for you, my dear pile number one. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pile number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the Ace of Pentacles, then this is the exact message that your guides have for you today. So we're going to start your reading by seeing like what is the main essence of your message. What is the main message that your spirit guides want to communicate to you today through this reading. What exactly you were meant to hear from your spirit guides. Okay, we have Magpie with happy partnership. Reflect on what is. It is the time to work together towards the great vision. It's giving me the magician-like energy, the energy of co-creation. And we have Hummingbird, light from the highest levels. Life is joy, harmony, beauty, and diversity. Let your light shine. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of divine support and divine grace that I see for you. Like the higher beings are shining their light on you. They have a purpose for you, something that is big and has a lot of meaning in it. And you may not able to comprehend everything at once, but I feel like this is a time where you're being asked to trust your intuition, to trust your intuitive nudges, and to trust the opportunities that are coming into your life. Yes, I feel like whether it is happening for you right now or perhaps it's going to happen in the near future, you may, like, there are some random things coming towards you. Maybe you meeting a new person, you forming a new connection, you receiving an opportunity out of the blue. And one thing you need to remember is that these things are not random, they're not some coincidences. It's like you're in the right place at the right time, and you are a part of this greater plan that is unfolding in your life right now, and you have an important role to play here. Yes. So, and again, as I said, you may not able to make sense of things immediately, but you have to trust. Trust the signs, the synchronicities, the chain of events that are happening for you. And like eventually you will able to connect the dots, and everything is going to make sense. But for some time you might be in this energy of uncertainty, or where you feel a bit confused. But yes, this is a message from your guides that in those times, don't question things too much. The answers will come to you, and again, everything is going to become crystal clear. But until then, just keep doing the best that you can, okay? Keep following your intuition. And yes, sometimes you have to just embrace the mystery, you know? We cannot have all the answers beforehand. But again, even that is part of a plan. So, yes, I see something big that is happening for you, and everything that is happening in this period of time is connected. Everything is connected to this bigger plan that the divine has for you. You're working in partnership with God, with the universe. So, a lot of exciting things are about to happen for you. And again, when it happens, just immerse yourself in those experiences, enjoy them, embrace the mystery, and do the best that you can. Yes, I don't see you just being in the back seat and doing nothing. No, you will also be taking action, and you have a lot of things to do here. Yes, we have the Four of Wands. Wow, the card of victory and celebration. You are on your journey to accomplish something big, or you're creating some form of a new foundation here. The Emperor, again the number 4. Yes, the number 4 is all about divine support, divine guidance. Page of Wands. See, I do see a lot of excitement. I do see a lot of magic unfolding for you. Things that you're not expecting, things that might seem just out of the blue, but again, they're not random. There is an order here, even if you cannot see it right now. But it's all happening in a particular sequence. Four of Pentacles, another 4. You guys, 444 could be a very important sign for you. Yes. And even if you don't know what exactly it means, just know and just understand that divine is working by your side. Right now, you're in the middle of something big that is happening for you. Justice. Wow. One of the reasons is that, like why, or what exactly is happening in your life right now is justice being restored for you. It's where the karmic debts are being balanced, and more importantly, this is you receiving the rewards for all the beautiful deeds that you've done in your life. Yes, I do see a sense of karmic justice, and you're receiving you receiving everything that you deserve in your life, whether it is true love, whether it is new opportunities, whether it is more abundance, or just overall, you manifesting so much of joy and happiness in your life. We did see this energy of celebration. So, yes, I'm seeing you enjoying something and you're very excited about this, and it's going to, like, it's appearing out of the blue, but it's not random. It's not that suddenly you have become very lucky. No, I feel like you have a lot of good karmas under your sleeves. Things that you have done for others that you may not even remember, and you did not do it with an intention, like, maybe someday you're going to receive something back. No, you just did it because that's who you are. You are a person with such a beautiful heart. You have such a pure soul, and anything you do in your life, you do it with full devotion, without expecting much in return. You fulfill all your responsibilities, and yes, you never complain. You do everything that you're required to do, and you're so dedicated towards your work, towards your family, towards your relationships. So, and maybe before, at some point in your life, you have felt like, that universe has not been fair with you, and somewhere, yes, you have been disappointed with the results that you have received, because you deserve so much more in your life. The main message that is coming through is that karmic justice is on your way. Okay, everything that you've been denied of or you've lost in your life is coming back to you in tenfolds. Yes, I see this windfall of abundance, of opportunities, and of reasons that will make you feel so happy, so satisfied. And then it's all going to make sense for you. But again, until then, just keep doing your best. Because whatever that you do with love and devotion, it's never in vain. It comes back to you. Sooner or later, it comes back. And for you, I feel like you cannot even imagine what beautiful blessings the universe has in store for you. Yes, for you, it was not about whether you're going to receive it or not. It was just a matter of divine timing. And this justice card confirms that you're very near. You're very near to your breakthrough, or to receiving all of those blessings that you are waiting for in your life. So, yes, open your heart and be ready to receive all of these exciting things that are coming towards you. Wherever you have felt that sense of injustice, or wherever you have felt like the results or the rewards that you have received in return of your hard work, are not satisfactory, that is exactly where you're going to receive your justice. That is exactly where things are getting balanced for you, and it's so much more than what you can expect. Yes, that's what you need to know. So now let's see what else we have for you. We have roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. This is so interesting because the number 4 is about that solid foundation. And I feel like whatever things you were working towards, you have laid that solid groundwork. You have planted your seeds, and now I see that you're entering into your harvesting era, where things are blooming for you, where you're basking in the fruits of your labor, because you have done the work. You have, yes, you've been very consistent, you've been very dedicated, and now it's just your time to see what beautiful things you have created. Yes, wow. Again, this is just a confirmation. Your spirit guides are letting you know that you have done your work. and they're acknowledging it all. Okay, so, and don't worry because your hard work won't be in vain. Don't think for a single instance that it has all been wasted. No, absolutely not. The kind of miracles that are unfolding for you are something you cannot even imagine, but you deserve them. You deserve all the beautiful things in your life. Yes. The hummingbird is also the energy of divine luck favoring you. So, this is a time where I see your efforts meeting the divine grace. And that is exactly where, yes, you're receiving this windfall of opportunities and beautiful blessings. We have peaceful resolution, and we have the situation will improve. Yes, definitely. One thing that you need to know is that you're moving towards better times, towards your brighter days, where you will able to make sense of everything, and you're going to be very happy, or you're going to be very satisfied with how everything has come together for you. Yes, this peaceful resolution card tells me that you're going to be so happy with the outcome that you're about to see, with how the universe is rewarding you, or how everything is just miraculously shifting in your favor. Like, even if before you have been denied for some opportunities or something that you have lost, I see that the universe is recompensating you for those things. Yes, and you're going to feel very happy. So, yes, that's what I have for you. This was your reading, my dear pile number two. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you found some clarity or reassurance in this reading. If you did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pile number three. Welcome to your reading. If you have selected the Ace of Wands, then this is the exact message that you were meant to hear today. So we're going to start by looking at the main message that your guides have for you. Yes, what exactly you were meant to hear today through this reading? What is that message or the guidance that your spirit guides have for you? Okay. Oh, we have two cards already. Dove. Wow. I've never received this card before. Eternal love. All is love. You're infinitely loved. Nightingale. Soul song. The queen of the night is kissing you awake. Follow the call of your heart. This is such a beautiful message. Firstly, your guides want you to know that you are a very lovable person, okay? Never ever think like you're not worthy, or that you're not enough, or that no one is going to love you. No, the right people are going to find you, and they're going to accept you and love you for who you are. Yes, but you have to just keep singing your own song. You're someone who's very unique, very magical. But don't try to hide your magic just for the sake of fitting in the society. Okay? Yes, that's the message I'm receiving. It's where your guides are. They want you to just dance on your own rhythm, create your own music, sing your own song. Okay, and don't worry about people. Don't worry about being loved or being accepted or whatever, being judged. You're more than enough in yourself. And as I said, the right people are going to find you just the way you are. You don't have to go out of your way to chase connections or relationships or people. Even if you do, and even if you form a connection by being someone that you are not, you won't able to find that sense of happiness in that relationship. So it's not worthy for you to change yourself just for the sake of validation or just to be accepted. Yes, This is a very important message that is coming through from your spirit guides, and it's also reminding me of this quote that I once read. It says, "Don't spoil your beautiful soul just to fit into an ugly society." Yes, no matter how much you try, but people will always try to find a fault. So it's not worth it. It's not worth to be someone that you are not. Okay, and just remember, you're worthy of all the unconditional love. The divine already loves you as you are. And right now, if you feel lonely, or if you feel like, what is the reason that you're not able to find true love or true friendships? It's not because there is something wrong with you. No, it's just because you're putting too much pressure on yourself to be, maybe to be perfect, to maybe you're trying to mold yourself according to the society's standard. And in all this, somewhere you're losing touch with your authentic self. So your guides want you to take some time to connect with the person that you are at your very core. They're asking you to remember how beautiful, how unique, and how majestic you are. You don't have to change yourself, especially into someone that you are not. Of course, we have to keep working on ourselves, we have to keep improving ourselves, and at some point, we outgrow our older version. And at that time, we have to let go of our past habits, the things that we used to believe in. But at the core, we still remain that same person. But I feel like somewhere, the mistake that you're making, or not a mistake, but somewhere you're being ignorant of this fact that in order to attract true love in your life, in order to attract connections that are genuine, there is just one thing you need to do, and that is you need to be real. And let your flaws just be. The more real you're going to be, you will automatically just filter out people that are not right for you. Yes, that's the main message that is coming through. And again, um, remember how wonderful you are. Okay, and just keep being you. Even your flaws are something that make you very magical. Okay, that's the message that is coming through, and the divine loves you just the way you are. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's see what else your guides want you to know. Nine of Pentacles. See, this is about feeling self-sufficient. You're more than enough in yourself. We have Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, Two of Swords, and we have Three of Wands. I feel like we're going to take this one in reverse because that's how it has come out. In the right eyes, you're the most beautiful person. Yes, inside out, both. It's not just about the physical beauty, but as I said, when the right people are going to find you, they're going to love everything about you. One of the things that makes you so unique is your intuition, is your inner knowing, is your sense of grace. Yes, I feel like you have a very graceful and very elegant way of carrying yourself. And I don't know what you're so scared of, or what you're so doubtful of, but you're just so awesome. You may sometimes feel like you're very boring, very uninteresting, and no one is ever going to love you. No, no, my dear pie number three, one thing you just need to understand, that you are an amazing, amazing person. There are so many things that make you so unique, whether it is your ability to find beauty in things. It's just that you're not able to see yourself right now, with those eyes, and somewhere you feel like you lack something. No, but The reason you find things so beautiful, people so beautiful, is because you have that quality in you. Okay. Another thing that makes you so unique is your intuitive powers, your there is a sense of magic in you that you are not being able to recognize right now. And once you take off this blindfold, that's when you're going to see how amazing you are and how much potential you have within yourself. The Queen of Wands is just about being confident. Sorry, my camera cut off, but I was saying that the Queen of Wands is about confidence. It's not about perfection, but it's about being comfortable in your own skin and recognizing that you have your own unique path to follow. You don't have to just follow the crowd and be someone that you are not. Okay, that's not the way how you're going to find true happiness and love in your life. In fact, that's just going to make things more difficult for you. Again, the very straightforward message you have from your guides is be as real as you can and be confident, be bold, be brave. You have no reason to hide yourself. You're just perfect in your own unique way. That is what you need to know. And the day when you accept yourself, that is when you will unlock these new doors, these new opportunities. Whatever you're seeking in your life, right now it's blocked. Why? Because you're not able to see yourself clearly. You're not able to trust your intuition. You're rather believing in other people's opinions and their judgments about you, or what the beliefs that they are projecting on you. You're taking them too seriously. And that is why things feel so confusing, or you feel like your dreams are so out of your reach. But that is not the truth. That's just a story that your mind has created and you're just believing in it. You need to see things more clearly. You need to see yourself more clearly. And that all you need to do is to see the truth. And the truth is that you are beautiful. You are magical. You are worthy. You're deserving of all the happiness and bliss in life. Yes. And also, you need to know that you have the potential to make all of these things happen. You've got the skills, you've got the resources, you've got the wisdom. Yes, you are the magician. You can create anything for yourself, provided you believe in those dreams. You believe in yourself. Let's see what else we have. Fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. Wow. And again, with the feather, I see that it's like you're carrying too much on your shoulders right now. There is too much on your heart and in your mind, and these things are not allowing you to move forward, or at least they're not allowing you to see things clearly. So you need to shake your wings and you need to let go of these doubts and these fears and these limiting beliefs that are not serving you in any way. And that is when you will able to soar high. That is when you will able to see your potential. Yes. Let's see what else we have. What messages we have from your spirit guides. Okay. Yes. Yeah. This is like an answer about something. And again, this yes is basically affirming everything that we have seen in your cards, in your reading. It's like the universe confirming things once again, in case if you have any doubt. Um, you're meant for bigger things, my dear pile number 3. And you need to know that you have the strength and the potential to make it all happen for yourself. You just need to believe in yourself more. Choose a new direction. Okay, so it's time for you to follow the path of your heart. I feel like so far you've been just doing what other people expect from you. Somewhere in your heart, you're not satisfied with these things. You don't want to do these things at all. But you feel like if you rebel, people are going to abandon you. People are going to boycott you or something. And even if they do, who cares? Because eventually you're going to find your right people. You're going to find the right opportunities. And more importantly, if you want to be happy in your life, if you want to feel fulfilled, then you have to follow your own path. You have to follow your own destiny, your own calling, whatever this is. If you don't have any idea about what your purpose is, what your higher calling is, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it. You're not late in your journey. And at the right time, you're going to find your answers too. But until then, you simply have to believe in yourself. You simply have to cultivate this sense of inner confidence. Yes, because that is how you will able to rewrite your story. That is how you will able to carve a new path for yourself, where you're going to find so much of happiness and prosperity. Yes. Okay, so this is what I have for you, my dear pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.